If you've ever wondered what the future of electric luxury really looks like, this matchup might just give you the clearest picture yet. Because today, we're putting two of Germany's most anticipated EVs of 2026 head-to-head, and both come with something to prove. First up is the 2026 BMW iX3, now built on BMW's latest new E-Class EV platform. It's lighter, more efficient, smarter, and designed from the ground up to deliver better range, sharper driving dynamics, and a far more premium cabin than the outgoing model. BMW claims big upgrades in battery density, faster charging, and a driving feel that stays true to their ultimate driving machine identity. And on the other side, the 2026 Porsche Macan EV, a performance-oriented electric SUV engineered with the same 800-volt architecture found in the Taycan. That means ultra-fast DC charging, near-instant throttle response, and handling dynamics that push the boundaries of what an electric crossover can do. With dual motor power, Porsche-tuned suspension, and a cabin that blends tech with sports car minimalism, the Macan EV aims to dominate the electric performance crossover segment. So what we're looking at here isn't just two EVs, it's two philosophies colliding. BMW is going for efficiency, technology, and all-round usability, while Porsche is bringing raw performance, sharper dynamics, and that unmistakable sports car DNA. So, which one delivers the better range? Which one charges faster? Which one feels more premium behind the wheel? And ultimately, which one deserves your money in 2026? This is Parth, and you are watching MotorNation. Let's begin by laying out what these two electric SUVs bring to the table in 2026, what each represents, and what kind of driver they're built for. On one side, the 2026 BMW iX3 arrives as BMW's next-generation electric SUV. It's built on BMW's new EV-first architecture, offering a dual-motor setup that generates around 463 horsepower and 476 lb-ft of torque, combining strong performance with electric efficiency. The iX3 promises serious range. BMW claims the potential for up to 400 miles on a full charge, under ideal conditions, supported by fast-charging capability that allows a huge chunk of that range to be added in minutes. The cabin and packaging aim to blend practicality with EV sensibility. While battery and drive systems are modern, the iX3 retains usable SUV space, making it suitable for families, daily commuting, or longer trips without giving up the comfort and versatility people expect from an SUV. On the other side, the 2026 Porsche Macan EV stakes its claim as the performance-oriented electric SUV from Porsche, built on the brand's new 800-volt EV architecture. The Macan EV uses a 95 kilowatt-hour battery pack and supports up to 270 kilowatts DC fast charging, allowing fast recharge when you're on the go. Porsche's goal is clear: deliver the tight handling, quick charging, responsive electric power, and dynamic driving feel that the Macan name has always promised, but now without emissions. Early data from testing shows real-world range around 260 miles for base or four-sill variants, while versions with bigger power output offer the blend of usable range and thrilling performance. The Macan EV aims to be an electric SUV that still feels like a true Porsche, agile, premium, and driver-focused, while offering modern EV convenience. In essence, the iX3 goes for the balanced, all-round electric SUV package, a long-range EV with comfort, everyday usability, and practicality baked in. The Macan EV takes the electric SUV idea and twists it toward driving enjoyment. Performance-focused, fast-charging, and crafted for people who want the thrill of a Porsche with the benefits of electrification. Alright, now let's get into the part that defines these two electric SUVs at their core: their powertrains, motors, performance, batteries, range, and real charging behavior. And trust me, the 2026 BMW iX3 and the 2026 Porsche Macan EV couldn't be more different in how they deliver their power. One is engineered around long-distance efficiency and next-gen energy management, and the other is built like a compact electric rocket with Porsche DNA written all over it. The 2026 BMW iX3 comes out strong with a launch-spec xDrive 50 dual-motor setup, delivering power to all four wheels through BMW's latest generation of electric drive units. This system is expected to produce around 463 horsepower and 476 lb-ft of torque, making it one of the torquiest vehicles in its segment. BMW estimates a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of roughly 4.7 seconds, which is quick for a family-sized electric SUV riding on a comfort-oriented chassis. The acceleration profile is linear and smooth thanks to BMW's optimized motor control software, designed to balance performance with energy use, especially at higher speeds where many EVs tend to lose efficiency. But the real star of the iX3 is its new 108.7 kilowatt-hour battery pack, built around BMW's latest cylindrical cell chemistry and integrated into an 800-volt architecture. This allows the SUV to maintain higher charging speeds for longer and improves thermal stability under heavy load. Thanks to this new pack and stricter energy management, BMW claims an estimated WLTP range of up to 500 miles, which translates to roughly 430 to 450 miles in real U.S. driving conditions. Still one of the best ranges of any electric SUV expected in 2026. Fast charging is equally impressive. The iX3 can accept high-power DC charging that takes it from 10% to 80% in about 21 minutes, matching the best premium EVs on the market. The high-voltage system also means less heat buildup during fast charging, allowing the SUV to repeat charging sessions without significant speed drop-off, something many current EVs struggle with. And BMW isn't stopping at just one configuration. A single-motor rear-wheel drive model is planned for markets where long-range efficiency is a priority. This variant is expected to offer even better range thanks to reduced drivetrain losses. BMW also has future plans for more powerful dual-motor versions and possibly a three-motor performance edition that could push power well beyond 500 horsepower, targeting the upper tier of luxury EV performance SUVs. Now, the Porsche Macan EV approaches electrification from a completely different direction: performance first, everything else second. Built on the new PP, premium platform electric architecture co-developed with Audi, the Macan EV uses a slightly smaller 100 kilowatt-hour battery pack, but one that's optimized for rapid power delivery and extremely fast charging cycles. Like the Taycan, the Macan EV uses an 800-volt system, allowing it to sustain high power output without overheating. Its dual-motor setup is paired with something unique in the segment: a two-speed transmission on the rear axle. The shorter first gear delivers explosive low-end acceleration, while the second gear maintains highway speed thrust without draining the battery as quickly. This gives the Macan EV a very distinct driving character: sharp, responsive, and very Porsche-like. Performance varies dramatically by trim. The base Macan EV produces up to 265 kilowatts, around 360 horsepower, under overboost, with launch control enabled. Torque reaches 563 Nm, giving it quick responses even in its lower configuration. But the top trim is where Porsche flexes its engineering muscle. It pushes up to 470 kilowatts, which translates to around 630 horsepower, putting it in proper sports SUV territory. With instant torque on both axles and that two-speed transmission, the higher variant is expected to deliver a 0 to 60 miles per hour time, flirting with a 3.1 to 3.3 second range, depending on tire and wheel setup. Charging is another strong area for the Macan EV. Its 270 kilowatts DC charging peak allows it to go from 10% to 80% in as little as 21 minutes, the same window as the iX3, but Porsche is known for sustaining high charging speeds for longer periods thanks to its advanced thermal preconditioning and intelligent battery heating. AC charging sits at 11 kilowatts, taking about 10 hours for a full charge overnight. Real-world range will vary heavily depending on trim, but the performance-oriented variants will naturally deliver less range than the efficiency-tuned iX3, with expectations hovering in the 250, 300-plus mile zone, depending on driving style. Now let's step inside these two electric SUVs, because the 2026 BMW iX3 and the 2026 Porsche Macan EV bring two very different personalities to the cabin. One built around clean luxury and spacious practicality, and the other shaped by performance DNA and driver-focused design. Step into the 2026 BMW iX3, and the first thing that hits you is how modern and airy the cabin feels. Built on BMW's new electric-first architecture, the iX3 inherits much of the brand's latest interior philosophy: minimalist, tech-heavy, and premium without being flashy. The signature BMW curved panoramic display, 43.3-inch wide display that projects information across the lower portion of the windshield, and a 17.9-inch central touchscreen as part of its new panoramic iDrive system, running BMW's latest iDrive 9 software. This infotainment system supports wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, built-in navigation with EV route planning, 5G connectivity, and full over-the-air updates that can even enhance vehicle functions over time. Materials inside the iX3 lean toward upscale sustainability. BMW offers its Veganza leather-like upholstery, real leather options, soft-touch trims, and open-pore wood or metallic accents depending on the configuration. The center console is clean and floating, with touch-sensitive controls and a small drive selector instead of a traditional shifter, giving the cabin a more open feel. Comfort is a strong point for the iX3. The seats offer heating as standard and ventilation or massage functions depending on trim, thanks to its flat EV floor and optimized wheelbase packaging. Rear seat space is generous, giving passengers good knee and legroom even with taller front occupants. The large panoramic glass roof enhances the cabin's sense of space, especially on long trips. Cargo practicality is also on BMW's side. Final US specs aren't published yet, but based on the prototype's dimensions and BMW's packaging approach, the iX3 is expected to deliver around 20-plus cubic feet behind the rear seats, expanding to roughly 55 to 57 cubic feet with them folded. USB-C ports in both rows and an available Harman/Kardon premium audio system round out the premium experience. Shift to the 2026 Porsche Macan EV, and the environment changes dramatically. Porsche builds cabins with a driver-first mindset, and the Macan EV carries this forward with a sportier, more cocoon layout. The dashboard features a 12.6-inch curved digital gauge cluster, a 10.9-inch central infotainment screen, and an optional passenger display, a tech-forward trio similar to what you'll find in the Taycan. The infotainment uses Porsche's upgraded system based on Android Automotive OS, offering built-in apps, real-time navigation, wireless phone mirroring, charging route planning, and over-the-air updates. The materials inside the Macan EV lean unmistakably premium. You get high-grade leather, Porsche's microfiber Racetex upholstery, polished metal switchgear, and optional real carbon fiber accents. The seating position is lower and more performance-oriented than in the iX3, with sport bolstering designed to hold you in place through quick direction changes. Even with its sporty personality, the Macan EV offers a refined ride, especially with optional air suspension, which can soften or stiffen depending on drive mode. As with many performance crossovers, cargo capacity favors design over maximum volume. The Macan EV provides about 18 cubic feet behind the second row and expands to roughly 46 cubic feet with the seats folded. Less than the BMW, but expected for a sport-focused silhouette. When it comes to tech, Porsche prioritizes driver engagement. The Macan EV features Porsche's advanced head-up display, with augmented reality navigation cues, intelligent drive modes, detailed battery and power flow graphics, and the option for an excellent Burmester 3D audio system that's one of the best in the segment. The cabin lighting, touchscreen responsiveness, and overall cockpit layout all reinforce that this is a performance machine first, luxury SUV second. So, while the BMW iX3 leans towards spacious comfort, everyday usability, and a calm, high-tech lounge-like vibe, the Porsche Macan EV surrounds you with a sleek, sporty, driver-focused interior backed by top-tier materials and performance-oriented design. Two premium cabins, two very different moods, but both unmistakably modern and undeniably upmarket. Now let's talk safety, because both BMW and Porsche are stepping into 2026 with some of their most advanced driver assist systems yet. But the way each brand approaches safety tech is quite different. The 2026 BMW iX3 brings the latest evolution of BMW's driver assistance suite, built on upgraded sensors, high-resolution cameras, radar, and improved processing power. The core structure is designed around a new, highly rigid EV platform that integrates additional bracing around the battery pack, giving the SUV a strong underlying safety cell. BMW includes its latest driving assistant professional package, offering adaptive cruise control with smoother stop-and-go behavior, lane centering that feels more natural on long drives, evasive steering assist, traffic jam assist, and automatic speed adjustments based on road conditions and posted limits. Blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, active lane keeping, and automated emergency braking with pedestrian and cyclist detection all come standard. Parking is equally tech-packed, with BMW's improved parking assistant that can handle steering, throttle, and braking during parallel or perpendicular parking. The iX3 also includes the brand's reversing assistant, which can automatically trace the exact path you drove in reverse for up to 50 meters, ideal for tight garages or narrow driveways. BMW is also expanding semi-autonomous capability for 2026, offering more advanced hands-free driving on mapped highways in certain markets, using high-precision GPS and enhanced sensor fusion. The goal is smoother lane changes, more confident merging, and safer highway cruising overall. Move to the 2026 Porsche Macan EV, and the philosophy shifts toward a balance of performance awareness and active driver monitoring. Porsche equips the Macan EV with a full suite of modern safety and semi-assisted driving features, but keeps the driver firmly in control, staying true to the brand's performance DNA. The Macan EV comes with Porsche's latest InnoDrive system, which enhances adaptive cruise control with predictive speed adjustments, curve anticipation, and real-time road data that helps the SUV adapt proactively to upcoming slopes or tight bends. The lane-keeping system is precise, but intentionally less intrusive than many competitors, allowing small corrections from the driver without excessive warnings. Automatic emergency braking, intersection assist, traffic sign recognition, blind spot alert, and rear cross-traffic braking all come standard. The Macan EV also includes an advanced driver monitoring camera that checks for fatigue or distraction and gently warns when attention drifts. Parking systems are equally advanced, with 360-degree camera views, automated parking capability, and radar-supported distance guidance for tight urban spaces. Because the Macan EV is built on Porsche's PPE Electra platform, the battery pack forms part of a highly rigid structural frame, giving the SUV a strong protective shell. Porsche also reinforces the front and side structures specifically to manage the high torque loads of EV performance while maintaining optimal crash stability. Overall, the BMW iX3 emphasizes comfort, automation, and semi-autonomous convenience, while the Porsche Macan EV focuses on keeping the driver engaged, informed, and protected, delivering safety through precision, control, and structural engineering. Two approaches, same mission, maximum confidence behind the wheel. Before we move to the final verdict, it's important to understand the price landscape of these two electric SUVs, because it really highlights the way BMW and Porsche approach the market. The 2026 BMW iX3 enters Europe with a dual-motor xDrive 50 trim priced around 68,900 euros, offering buyers a complete all-wheel drive setup. The 108.7 kilowatt-hour battery with up to 500 miles WLTP range, and the full suite of BMW tech, including the latest iDrive 9 infotainment and advanced driver assistance systems. Depending on local taxes and registration fees, the on-the-road price in some countries can approach 73,900 euros. But even at that level, the iX3 remains an attractive entry into the premium EV segment. What makes it compelling is the balance it strikes. Long-range capability, dual-motor AWD performance, and spacious, high-tech interiors, all for a price that undercuts many rivals in the same category. BMW is also planning additional variants beyond the launch 50 xDrive. A single-motor rear-wheel drive version is expected to arrive later, offering even better efficiency and a lower price point for those prioritizing range and economy over peak performance. On the other end, more powerful dual-motor versions and potentially a 3-motor performance variant are in the pipeline, which will allow BMW to cater to buyers seeking sharper acceleration and more dynamic handling, likely pushing prices higher for those models. The 2026 Porsche Macan EV, in contrast, takes a more premium and performance-focused approach to pricing. The base Macan EV in Europe is expected to start between 80,000 euros and 85,000 euros, reflecting its dual-motor AWD system, sporty suspension, and Porsche's unmistakable interior quality. Top trims, particularly those with over-boost power reaching up to 630 horsepower, are expected to command 100,000 euros to 110,000 euros or more, especially once you add the many customization options Porsche offers, from high-end leather packages to adaptive air suspension and advanced infotainment upgrades. These trims emphasize not just power and range, which, depending on configuration, is estimated around 260 to 300 miles in real-world driving, but also driving precision, responsive handling, and that unmistakable Porsche cockpit experience. In short, both vehicles offer exceptional value in their own way, but the iX3 is the sensible luxury EV, while the Macan EV is the aspirational, performance-focused choice. And your decision will ultimately depend on whether your priority is efficiency and technology or driving excitement and exclusivity. So, here's the MotorNation take. When it comes to choosing between the 2026 BMW iX3 and the 2026 Porsche Macan EV, it really comes down to what you value most in an electric SUV. The BMW iX3 impresses with its combination of long-range capability, spacious and tech-forward interiors, and a smooth, composed ride. Its 108.7 kilowatt-hour battery, estimated 500 miles WLTP range, and fast-charging performance make it a practical choice for families, daily commuters, or anyone looking for a premium EV that doesn't compromise on usability. With future trims including a single-motor RWD and potential performance versions, the iX3 promises flexibility across efficiency, comfort, and driving dynamics, all at a competitive starting price in Europe. The Porsche Macan EV, on the other hand, is all about driving excitement and performance-focused luxury. From its dual-motor AWD with a 2-speed rear transmission to over-boost power pushing up to 630 horsepower, it delivers sports car sharpness and precision that few SUVs in this segment can match. While it starts at a higher price, it rewards enthusiasts with a cockpit that's unmistakably Porsche, responsive handling, and rapid charging capabilities that keep you on the move without compromise. The Macan EV is for those who want thrill, prestige, and that distinctive Porsche feel in an electric SUV. Whichever path you choose, one thing is clear. 2026 is the year electric SUVs go truly premium, offering power, tech, and luxury that can satisfy both practical needs and driving passion. Thanks for watching this MotorNation comparison. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more insights on the latest EVs and luxury SUVs, Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a review. And don't forget to check the links below for full specs, pricing updates, and more exclusive coverage from MotorNation. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, drive smart, drive safe, and stay electrified.